Hello everybody, welcome to a new Mango stream or Mango video if you're watching me on YouTube. We're playing Pauper once again. I play a very similar deck to the one that I have played last week for the channel. That's Izzet Skred. You can of course check that video as well, but our goal is gonna be to play some cheap cards. As you can see, the mana curve is all 1 and 2s, as well as some Ninja of the Dia powers, and one new card here, Moon Circuit Acker. We are going to play it's basically a mono blue Faeries deck with Faerie Seer and Spellstutter Sprite, as well as some cheap interaction like Lightning Bolt Skred. You also have Counterspell, and Accumulated Knowledge is gonna be your way to refill the hand. Okay, let's go. I'm against the Mango 2000, which is basically Mango 09. Yeah, the MTG bot is not updated somehow, but whatever. Alright, let's go. The mulligan to 6 and start with Faerie Seer. Island, so this means either blue-black Delver, sorry, blue-black Fairies or mono-blue. I have lots of lands. Lots of lands here. Still a keep. Lord Dover's a deck too? Yeah. No. Generally, if you play red, it means you play Skred, so you play no lands. Okay, Moon Circuit Acker. It's coming down. Already tasting the power of this card. Just a ninja for 1 mana. Basically the same as Ninja of the Dia powers. The problem with this card is that Electrickery gets both. Hackermans. Draw. I'll play Preordain looking for a removal spell, and I find it. Obviously the hand wasn't great and we kept on drawing lands, so I'm probably not winning this, but we'll see. There are still a couple of Brainstorm and a couple of fetch lands, so there's that way of getting rid of the extra lands, but it isn't going to be as efficient as in Legacy. Okay, they attack me. Let's see if they have an additional ninja. They don't. That's a good news. They probably have Spellstutter Sprite or Counterspell. Notice the face on Ponder art. Yeah. Face behind. Okay, let's see if they drew a ninja. Okay, they didn't. And that's the thing with Pauper. Sometimes, like, the game just slows down and, yep, you just don't do much. I don't play main deck Electrickery. Some people play one of that over Lightning Bolts. I prefer the full 4 Lightning Bolts, as this deck might have problems in closing up. One of mine. All one mine, sorry. I mean, it's not particularly strong or anything, but I feel like it's worth it to counter this divination. Opponent is now tapped out on their turn. I don't know. They can go... Yep. I think I'm just slamming the Monarch. It's unlikely that I win this game if I just pass it back. So I think I have to just hope to somehow draw better in these couple of cards from the Monarchy. I have to hope my opponent doesn't kill this. They're playing mono blue, so they don't have direct ways to kill this. And if they bounce it, I just replaying at the Monarchy again. I'm not winning this game, so I think the Monarch is my only hope, basically. Pondering Mage, yeah, it's too expensive. So here I take 2 down to 12. They can have something like Snap, but they don't play something like Snuff Out or Lightning Bolt in the mono blue. It's Daze legal in Pauper. It's not. It's not. Daze and Gush got banned recently. By recently, I mean some years ago. But okay, Fairy Miscreant. This is Trample. So even if they double block it with 2 Miscreant, I'm still getting the Monarchy back. Yeah, so they snap this. But I can just recast it and gain the Monarchy. With Counterspell protection. Alright, need it, cool. I pass. Skred, okay. Not using it. Might use it if they play Fairy Miscreant. They play a 6th island, so they're clearly flooding here. I mean, they have the same amount of lands I do, but they have less cards in hand than I do. Because this is their cards that are in play. Alright, so I take it. I can't afford to take it. Oh, what's this now? Oh, Ninja? What do you Ninja? Ooh, they Ninja'd the Spellstutter. Okay. Alright. So they have Spellstutter in hand. And another Ninja? Ooh, wow. Yeah, that's strong. Okay, so they have Spellstutter and Faerie Seer in hand. You draw 2 cards. And they have a Spellstutter in hand, so I can't play any spell or they counter it. They play Faerie Seer, and I think I'm gonna attempt to play... No, nothing. It's okay. Yeah, I don't want them to like eat my Spellstutter. I'm gonna take a turn, and then I have a 7 mana at my disposal, so I can play multiple spells. Wow, they leave both on top. This is not a game of accumulated knowledge. So I attack with the Commodore, which attacks for 5, by the way. That's a lot. They take it, so I get the Monarchy back. Play Faerie Seer to scry 2. I like Bolt. I want to go in end step, draw for Monarch, and then cast my cards now. I'll start with a Bolt, since they play Spire Golem, so I'm gonna... Okay, so you play Spellstutter Sprite like this. Yeah. I think I'm going to counter your Sprite, because I have 2 Fairies in play. And then I draw for Monarch. I take down the Ninja. And I take down... Fairy Miscreant? I think so, yeah. Because I can just trade with that one. This one I like to kill since... Yeah. So now I pass. They play a 7th land. Spire Golem might be annoying. They have 4 cards in hand. I know nothing about it. They might have Mutagenic Growth, but whatever. I'll leave with it. I have the Monarchy, so I have to protect it. Mutagenic Growth will likely just resolve here. Yeah. I have tons of removal spells. I have a lot of cards. I don't have many cards to draw here. Plus, I can also not attack now. I have the Monarchy. I don't need to attack back. Yeah, the Monarchy is super cool. One of the reasons why Pauper is fun. Otherwise, whoever's on... Okay, so you pay 4 mana for a Ninja. I think I'll counter this. You can't Spellstutter Sprite me here. You have 2 cards in. Even if you counterspell, it's okay. Spread with the OG Unholy Heat. Yeah, that's a good point. Faerie Seer. I left this on top with the Monarchy. So I'll play this first, and then I'll play Accumulate Knowledge. Ooh, they have Spellstutter? Okay. I'll attempt to draw 1 card, hoping to draw Burn Spell. I draw Brainstorm. I draw Burn Spell. That's perfect. Now, the Spellstutter comes into play, I Skred it before its trigger resolve. So when it goes to counter Faerie Seer, they see no fairies. The Faerie Seer comes into play, and I bottom both of the islands that I had. It's a very good sequence of turns for me. I also play Preordain. I don't mind drawing a spell, even if I can't cast it. And I pass. I don't need to attack. Life total isn't a thing in Pauper. All that matters is that I keep the Monarchy. And they concede the game. Good game. I'll have Pyroblast, Fiery Cannonade, Electrickery. And that's 5 cards. I'll take out probably the commander, the Monarch. We can take out some of these spells. I can consider taking out ninjas too. I don't want to take out Accumulate Knowledge in this matchup. I don't want to take out every removal spell since they play a lot of creatures. Yeah, I think I can get behind this sideboarding. I guess I want to keep a ninja and I'll take out 1 counter spell. Okay. Actually, I'd probably just take out all the counter spells. Yeah, that was maybe better. Because that for sure, alright, just left in 1 counter spell, draw it in my opening end. It's okay. My hand is good. Not complaining. Un saluto a Lippi. Let's go Faerie Seer. Bottoming lands, drawing spells. Gut shot! Haha. Va bene, gut shot. Two islands. Huh. 2 islands means maybe counterspell, but whatever. You counter my card. I'll leave with that. I'll take a Pyroblast, which is pretty strong in this matchup. Bad news. Totti and Hilary Blasi will divorce. Oh no. It's a terrible news. Divorcing couples always sad news. Alright, they're gonna do the thing with ninjas. Okay. My camera lost focus. I have to re-enable focus. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's the Moon Circuit Acker. Strong, strong, strong. Very strong. And they have a Spellstutter in hand, yeah? I'll get a Mountain. Do I want to play a card? Yeah, let's play Augur of Bolas. Which will block the Moon Circuit Acker. Unless they have a Snap. If they do, it's actually annoying because I have to go to discard. I'll guess I'll discard Accumulate Knowledge. Okay, they don't. Two one meets 1/3. And when the 2-1 meets the 1/3, the 2-1 is a dead man. I'll play Island and pass. No moving. Do you want to move? Play another format. If you like to move, play another format. In Pauper, we don't move. In Pauper, we make land drop and we pass the turn. Yeah, Ash Barrens is basically a fetch land that costs 1 mana. That's good. Not too good, but that's good. Don't shuffle your deck. Okay. You play of 1 mind. I'll counter. And then I'll play my favorite card in the game. Accumulate Knowledge. Ah. So satisfying. So satisfying. Should have waited end of turn though, because they could have had mutagenic growth. Top. Play land. Do I want to do something? Yeah, let's play Bound to Preordain, shall we? Top. And pass. Even the first one, yeah, right? Even the first one feels like you start winning. It's more old Magic than other formats, yeah. I mean, I'll go lane, Faerie Seer. Scry. Bottom both. They have a Spellstutter in end. Yeah, I'm not moving. Sixth island for them. Not moving here. Draw a card. What is it? I'm basically only looking for like land drop and accumulate knowledge at this stage of the game. I'm in total control. Ooh, Spellstutter. So they want to start a fight. Let's see who's going to win this fight. I have 2 interaction. If they have also 2, that's fine. We're going to win the fight. Got shot where? What's happening? Are you just conceding? Yeah. Sorry, opponent, that you don't have a second caller and I have to play Got Shot. It's really terrible. It's really terrible. Alright, 1-0. 1-0. Record 1-0. Pauper has a lot of success on my YouTube videos. I still think that Modern is much better, but I enjoy playing this deck. It did well on my YouTube videos for sure. And I also want to write about this deck for CFP. So I want to get some... I mean, I already played a league with this deck on CFB. Sorry, on Magic Online. The deck performed well. I mostly play Pauper in paper. Like yesterday afternoon, I streamed and did all my homework until 5, and then I went to my friend and he was playing Magic Online, and I'm like, Do you want to play Paper? Because my eyes hurt. I just don't want to watch the screen anymore. So we just played like 2 hours of Pauper. It was fun. Alpinko. Yeah, I would love to do that. Thank you. Yes. You can send me information on Twitter. Okay, let's go. Put mulligans to 6. Yeah, Faeries is a common in Ultimate Masters. Your work now. Yeah, don't worry. No rush. Yeah, uncommon in Apocalypse and rare in MH2. Okay, so opponent's playing Affinity. Affinity is a very strong deck. The strongest deck in Modern. And I don't have a particularly good matchup. This is not a rare in the rare slot though. This is a rare in the reprint slot. If you open an MH2 pack and you open Faeries, you will also have another rare. This is in the slot of like Gorilla Shaman or something like that. Okay, I have a theory that you have to counter the Eco Wellsprings. Because this is basically a 2-for-1 that will enable my opponent, that will also enable my opponent affinity for artifacts. It's basically the Arkham's Astrolabe of the past. And then I have now Spellstutter Sprite to counter the 1-drop stone that they play. They play plenty of. Like Experimental Synthesizer is the new one. Chromatic Star. Of course now they can go Galvanic Blast, but whatever, I mean... Sure, like... Can't... You just... I don't think I'm in a spot where I play around the Galvanic Blast. They have Galvanic Blast, that's okay. I think I'm gonna tap the Silver Bluff Bridge in, in upkeep. And I'll leave up 2 islands. Kind of bluffing Counterspell, but also I can't draw Counterspell. And even if this might be the only color, like this only, sorry, there might just be a Rakdos, but it also can be blue with cards like Thoughtcast. I don't think tapping the double black matters that much. Red-black. Deadly Dispute. Very risky. Such a risky play. Not only Counterspell, but also Spellstutter Sprite. Sacrificing a land. See, we countered all of these, and the Deadly Dispute wasn't deadly at all. They play Synthesizer after already have revealed a land drop, and they reveal a Reckoner's Bargain, which they can't cast. So yeah, countering those things if you have the option is a good idea. And now I got Cumulative Knowledge, end of turn. Draw. I'll play Brainstonks, since my hand is not particularly strong here. Okay. Put on top... Well, I think I can put on top, like, Land Bolt and just go. Top land, attack pass. This one will draw me 2 cards now. This spell, while it looks like it's awful against Affinity, it has a lot of targets, namely the Deadly Disputes. They play 1 Mirror Enforcer. They usually come in pairs. No Affinity player has ever drawn 1 Mirror Enforcer. You either draw 2 or you draw 0. Those are the rules. Now I play Skred, and if they have Deadly Dispute, I have Dispel up. Now I draw 2 cards. With the accumulated knowledge. Draw. Counterspell. Okay. I pass here. I think I'm gonna just block and bolt the Mirror Enforcer. I need to now keep Counterspell up for the Blood Fountain. So yeah, I'll chump block and bolt this. I could use 2 bolts as well. Okay, they play land first. And then they sacrifice the Synthesizer. Revealing Disciple of the Vault. Yep. They cast Disciple of the Vault. I'm gonna bolt the Mirror Enforcer. And then this will resolve. Not afraid of a Disciple of the Vault. I'm still at 20 life. Looks like they're attempting to cast Deadly Dispute here. I'm gonna dispel it. Nope, they're not gonna cast it apparently. Nah, just untap here. And pass. I think I'll maybe bold the Samurai. Since I can't trade with the Disciple of the Vault in other ways. Okay, they still don't cast Deadly Dispute. I guess they wait to draw a Necro Wellspring, maybe. Very nice to draw here in Augur of Bolas. I now hope to draw another Accumulated Knowledge. Don't disdain a bolt. I'm not playing this land because I have Brainstorm in my deck. I have 1 of left. Of course, I might draw Accumulated Knowledge. Then I really wish I played Brainstorm. Okay, so they play Galblast. I'm gonna let it go. I think I want to keep this Dispel around for the Deadly Dispute and Reckoner's Bargain. And the Counterspell around for the Blood Fountain. I'm gonna bolt this now. Okay, they have 1 card. Draw. Very nice draw. Accumulated Knowledge. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Draw 3 cards. Okay. And I pass now. And they concede. Alright. Good game. I'll bring in Elemental Blast and Blue. Sorry, these things because they have Accumulation, they have Pyroblast, they have Galvanic Blast. Bring Gorilla Shaman. That's it. 6 cards. All right. What are the bad cards? You might think it is Accumulated Knowledge, but I disagree. I think it's once again the ninjas. And maybe some counter spells. Maybe it's Faerie Seer. I do like the trample Crimson Fleet Commodore. You want to cut bolts? Yeah, maybe it's bolts. Maybe I keep some ninja in. Yeah. I used to take out Accumulate Knowledge back in the days when playing against Affinity. But the Affinity back in the days was an aggro deck. With Cover Page Forger, whereas now it has Experimental Synthesizer, Blood Fountain, Deadly Dispute, Reckoner's Bargain, so they grind you very much. It's a different deck. You need to keep up with that. I don't think you want to take out all the bolts because you still have to kill Samurais, maybe Frogmites. I don't want to... So Counterspell is a good card, but I'm bringing it for Blue Elemental Blast. Yeah, I'm gonna do like this. Cut Dispel? No, Dispel is good. It counters the... They have a lot of instants. Very many. Boss Cyber even have Red Elemental Blast. I keep this hand. It doesn't have a second land, but we have 4 draws for it, and we have Gorilla Shaman to kill the Vault of the Whispers and Great Furnaces. Best draw would be like a red mana producing land, but of course island's also fine. Okay, that's it. Evolving Wilds. It's a very slow hand. If my opponent has a good draw, I can definitely fall behind super quick. I really wish I had drawn this instead of having to dig for it, because now I can't kill a land until it might be too late. But if I draw a 3rd land here, I'm able to go Shaman, kill 2 lands. Because my opponent doesn't play Hydroblast, they're playing Rakdos. So Gorilla Shaman just cracks them. They do rest me, but they can't take the best card in my hand, which is Gorilla Shaman and Evolving Wilds. Yeah, they take that one, okay. On top draw, Lightning Bolt, terrible. I'll go land and pass. But I really need to draw land here. This Counterspell is looking clunky on the draw. I would maybe get rid of all of them on the draw. And just keep in the Faerie Seer, yeah. Maybe you can keep 1, just like I did in the previous matchup. Counterspell very often just goes out whenever you bring in cheaper Pyroblast and Blue Elemental Blast. They don't have Gorilla Shaman, so they have to do something. They crack this for black. They play Blood Fountain. They haven't made a land yet. Alright, this is indestructible. They have 2 cards in hand. They can cast 7/7. That's a 4/4. Alright, I really need to draw land here. Desperately. Land, untapped. Okay, what about now? I don't think I want to play Gorilla Shaman. I think my Gorilla Shaman has to be better than this. I'm just going to bolt one of these Frogmites and pass the turn. I'll do that now so that I can't sacrifice it to draw 2 cards. I need my Gorilla Shaman to come into play and kill 2 lands. If I play now to kill 1 land, I don't think it's as impactful. They have a Galvanic Blast to kill it afterwards. Of course, I'm super happy to draw land. I'm not complaining about that. Alright, they go Synthesizer, and they flip a Great Furnace. Okay. They play it. There's also merit in bringing in Relic of Progenitus, but Relic of Progenitus doesn't go too well with Accumulate Knowledge. They have one card in and only. I need to draw Augur of Bolas to block these. Yeah, on top land would be nuts. Faerie Seer, it's alright. Yeah, I'll immediately kill the lands here. I don't want to wait their turn because they might use them to tap 3 mana for the synthesizer. Okay, they don't have a Deadly Dispute. Let's see if they have a Galvanic Blast. They don't have Galvanic Blast. They have 6 mana. They play Deadly Dispute. Okay. They flip Duress. Sure. You can Duress all my hand if you want. Sorry, I mean 1 card out of my hand if you want. Bye-bye, Debbie. Alright, they're probably taking... I don't know. Well, 1 Skred, sure. And they play another top land. This is good. They've drawn so many lands this game, is that real? Draw Hydroblast. Okay. I'm gonna go Faerie Seer. I think I actually like both of these cards. Yeah. Then I kill a land. And then attack for 1, pass. I can even take 4 more damage here. I keep up the Hydroblast in case they have I don't know, another synthesizer. We might see Gorilla eating a fountain this game. Yep, for sure. I take 4, down to 8. Chromatic Star, okay. Chromatic Star, okay. They can sacrifice the fountain to return 2 Frogmites. But they have to draw untap land, which I guess is possible. I can also take a risky line and pay 3 mana to kill a Blood Fountain. This is not that risky. This is not that risky. What's the worst that can happen? I don't know, a Gurma Gangler? I guess I have Skred. I have 3 lands. Nah, okay, let's try this line. They have no cards in hand. I know they can draw 2 here, but if they draw on top land, they put 2 more Frogmites in play, might be annoying. Alright, I got a 6. And now they cycle their fountains. Sorry, I mean stars. Ichor Wellspring, okay. They have 2 cards in hand. I have a land on top, so even if they go Mirror Enforcer, I can Skred it. And once again, life total in Pauper Doesn't matter as much as other formats. Sure, they have bolts and stuff like that, but I can take... I took a Frogmite's hit down to 6 life here. A third Duress. Okay, they can take the Skred here. Or Counterspell, I don't know what you have in hand. But you have double answer for makeshift X. Okay, so they had a land. I'm really happy now that I killed the thing. Oh wow, they go Blast. They have no cards in hand. They have no cards in hand here. I think I pass. And just double block the Frogmite. After killing a 4th land with a Gorilla Shaman. The Gorilla Shaman has done it all. And it's now time to sacrifice. Okay, so I have 5 mana for my 5 cards. I don't have a clock, but... yeah, the Monkey was MVP. They know my whole hand. And they still go Blood Fountain. Sure. Okay. Really happy about this. Crimson Feet Commodore. Sorry. Crimson Feet Commodore. It's gonna be the way I put ahead here. I go Commodore. I have Hydroblast up in case they have Galblast. And if I don't die this turn, I win. Commodore is in. Draw card. Accumulate knowledge. Not great. But that's okay. Don't worry, accumulate knowledge. You've been great in the previous game. We won't judge you. They play Mirror Enforcer. That's okay. We can trade that with the Commodore. Draw. I think I want to draw 1. There could be a Skred. Pogs. The 4th one. See, you always try to get lucky. If you never try to get lucky, you'll never get there. That's just a life lesson. Okay, 4th land, they have 1 card. And now there's no return. Ooh, even Ninja. Ninja. It's a little bit worse than the Ackermans. But that's fine. Yeah, lucky day. Lucky day, Pauper Scream! We go 2-0 with the Izzet. Opponent doesn't give up yet. Deadly Disputa. Counterspell. Actually, might be riskier. Hydroblast. Yeah, I think I want to leave the fear of dying to a Galvanic Blast off the top. I think I want to leave that fear. No, they concede? You don't want to see? They had 1 draw and 1 red mana, and I was at 2 life. Alright, I win. Two, 0. You're curious how much this deck costs in ticks. I can tell you. I'll go to a website that I am not sponsored by saying that. But you go to Pauper. You go to Izzet Faeries. And you go to MTGO. This deck is 116 ticks. But all the ticks basically sit in the Pyroblast and Hydroblast. Ninja of DD powers, you can replace them for the Ackermans. It's much cheaper. Skred, you have to play them. Ash Barrens, you have to play them. Actually, you can play Red Elemental Blast. That'll be cheaper. So yeah, if you put Red Elemental Blast and Blue Elemental Blast, and you don't play Ninja, but you play Moon Circuit Acker, you can get yourself a very cheap deck. Are Reb and Beb cheap? They aren't. They aren't. They are 5 ticks each. The Blue Elemental Blast is 2 ticks. They probably side out Gals. There is one in the graveyard. There's one Gal in the graveyard. Accumulated knowledge. My love. I started playing Pauper with this deck and didn't really change the deck forever. Like, always played only this deck because I wasn't playing Pauper much. Just whenever there was a tournament, I would show up and play this deck. And it was good. I came to the final of a Pauper event once. You must buy ticks when you have no more play points. Yes. Yes. You need ticks in order to play. You register to a league either with 100 play points or 10 ticks. I always have play points? Well, I need to open all my chests. I had to open 10 chests earlier. Because I was broke. No, I get broken all the time on Magic Online. You have to open chests. Of course, like, you win chests, so you go even. But it's really hard to, you know. Okay, let's keep. They kept 7. You have to bottom a card. I think it'll be Counterspell. Penny Dreadful. Yep, that's another deck you can play. Ooh, is this burn? Can I get back my Counterspell? Hello? Can I get back my Counterspell? Burn, baby, burn. Chain Lightning. Okay. No land. Okay. I paused with my favorite play of stay open mana for Spellstutter. You don't play a 1-drop. I play Accumulate Knowledge. I think I want to go Augur of Bolas here. Miss. Miss Trigger. There was a person on Magic Online called Miss Trigger, and that was a very good name. Yeah, it changes very often. Chain Lightning. Ooh, Dispel. That's a good card. To draw. I'll fetch first. And I'll play Accumulate Knowledge. If they play Lightning Bolt, I think I'll let it resolve. No, maybe now not anymore. Because now I get to Ninja back the Spellstutter. Which is a great play. Because that means that now I can get to counter their Bolt with Spellstutter. My opponent play here, it makes no sense. I mean, obviously they're kind of in a bad spot, so, you know, can't judge them by doing that, but if you return, if you Ninja a Spellstutter, you're just locked out. And the reason to play AK over Frantic Inventory, yeah, AK is more historic. Has more history to it. It's very important. Alright, let's go Skred. Let's attack. I guess I should have Faerie Seered first, but whatever. Nice. Do I want to tap the mountain? I think so. I know that they can, like, tap the blood, but that's fine. No one plays Frantic Inventory. The thing is that no one plays Accumulate Knowledge, right? Everyone just plays Frantic Inventory, if you have to play it in the like blue-red Serpentine Curve. So since everybody plays Frantic Inventory anyway, I just play Accumulate Knowledge because of the. I mean, it's just the powerful historic cards. Rares in Pauper, right? Play rares in Pauper. Funnily enough, on Magic Online, this is cheaper than the Ultimate Masters common. All right. What do I take out? Probably Defeat. Maybe not. The Crimson Feet Commodore. Crimson Feet Commodore. Actually, I think I take out Accumulate Knowledge in this matchup. And I keep in the Commodore. I'm glad this isn't an island, or I would have trapped myself into keeping this hand that would have lost. I'm really happy this is a mountain. Unfortunately, the rules of the game forbid me to take mulligans when the hand has a 10% of success. So I'm really happy when the hand has literally no percentage of success, so I cannot keep. Original Faeries was uncommon, yeah. Yeah, Faeries is one of those cards that has all three rarities. Very hard. Very few other cards have hold the three rarities. Needle Drop. Alright, can't dispel that. Well, also I don't care about Needle Drop. Sage Knot, none. Yep. That's an Augur. Ooh, Hydroblast. That's a good find. Third Mountain. 3 mana, yeah. Oh, Lava Spike. Chain Lightning. Bolt. Pyroblast. You have one card in hand. Dai, vabbè, ma mi ha ammazzato di terzo. They killed me on turn 3 with no creatures. They literally pointed 20 damage at me in 3 turns. That's unreal. 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 17, 20. No, vabbè. They finished on 0 cards. Is this literally just... It must be. You need exactly the amount of lands and spells to do that. Wow. That was impressive. That was very impressive. You'd have won? What? They have draw steps. The game doesn't end here. We have won. You would have won if you left up mana on turn 1, Pepengu. Pepengu. If you counter 1 spell, they can't pay the pact and they die. Alright, so we were speaking about this earlier, that hands like this give me a glimmer of hope, so I keep them and then I die. Let's, The Augur was greedy? Ma come was greedy? They literally had to deal me 13 damage on turn 3. Ma che cazzo state a dire? Ma go play another game. Alright. Brainstorm bottom. Island on top. Yeah, turn 3 kill, I accept them if they have a creature. Alright. Epicure. Raw. Island. Pass. I'll trade with the Epicure. If they go 2 mana card, I'll go Counterspell. If they go 1 mana card, I can't consider. Maybe I should have accumulated knowledge and just take out Fire Ice. It's possible. It's possible. Lava Spike. Ah, that's fine. I don't want to counter a Lava Spike. Okay, I'll counter a Lava Spike. Sedge. When your counterspell gets downgraded to Healing Salve. Sedge. You play Epicure in Creativity decks. Yeah, if you don't mind your Creativity hitting an Epicure, you can certainly do that. Alright, let's counter. I need some threats here. Without threats, they eventually just grind me. I think I'm tapping a land here. Okay. Thermal Alchemist. That's fine. I'll Skred that. And pass. Ice one more time. Farbrand Archer. Okay. Okay, I like Faerie Seer. I'm gonna go probably just Faerie Seer or Hydroblast here. Unless I find... Ooh, this is nice. I like this stop. Very much. This is exactly what I was looking for. Let's see if they kill my Faerie Seer. They suspend Rift Bolt. Okay, then. That's very good. An attack. 1 blue only. I'll get my 2/1. That's gonna draw an Augur of Bolas. Let's see if they kill this. They don't. Perfect. Yes. And I'll play Augur of Bolas. Brick. Okay. You have Rift Bolt. So you can send me to 10 here. And then you could have 2-3 damage and a Pyroblast and kill me. I'll accept that. Classic Augur? Yeah, that's fine. I got a 10. They have 3 cards. They didn't cycle Blood, so they probably have 2 spell in end. They might have a Skewer the Critics. And Needle Drop. Alright, they skewer me down to 4. And then the Epicure puts me to 3. Okay. Draw. I need to attack them here since it's getting hot down here. 2 lands. I don't think I want him. Maybe 1. I want him. Attack with both. It's getting very hot down here at 3 life against burn in a deck with no life gain. Ninja the Augur. Draw a card. Land go. Keeping up Hydroblast. I need to draw so many cards in order to always have a counterspell ready. Ash Barrens. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Faerie Seer first. Looking to find more counterspells to draw them with Ninja. Faerie Seer is now basically a Preordain. Because the Ninja is gonna draw me the card that I wanted to with Preordain. With Faerie Seer. Blue Elemental Blast is a good find here. I'm gonna go basic land cycling. Put Island into play and play Preordain. Looking for some more counter spells. I find Augur of Bolas. I don't think I want it. I already have 1. I'll be casting it next turn. Now I pass with 2 counters up. They don't correct the blood. Wow. Okay. They maybe drew a Pyroblast. Okay, so they correct the blood now. And they play Thermal Alchemist. That's okay. I'll play Brainstorm end of turn. I'll bottom these 2. Draw for turn. Play Skred. Attack for 3. Draw the Volatile Fjord. Play it and play Augur of Bolas. I'll get Dispel or Counterspell. What do I prefer? I think I prefer Counterspell. And pass with 2 of these up. The Suspended Rift Bolt. Draw. Attack with all. Draw a card for Ninja. Yes. Okay, so they die next turn. I should be able to win this game. I have 3 counters for the 3 cards, and I have 7 damage here, so we should be winning. They attempted to kill me, but I had 3 removal spell. Sorry, they had 3 lethal burn spell, but we had 3 counterspell. Alright, that was a good game. Okay. Let's go. I'll actually take a bathroom break. Alright, be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, GG, Devcots. Good games. Be back in a minute. Okay. Yeah, game 2 was crazy. Yeah, you dealt me 20 damage and... Yeah. Why do you only play 2 Brainstorms? Because we don't have that many fetch lands in this format, only 4, and Augur of Bolas. So it's less good than it is in Legacy. Me and Canister have coordinated? No. Buongiorno, Matte. Yeah, we are currently 3-0. We had some very many good games. First match was against Mono Blue, then we played against Affinity, and now Burn. And now round number 4. Buongiorno, Simolone. Kaikas. Kaikas. On the draw, which in Pauper can't be good, but sometimes, sorry, can be bad, but sometimes can also be good. Very often the games in Pauper end up being draw-go, so being on the draw gives you that 1 extra card that might really matter. It's kind of like saying Illimited. Illimited sometimes being on the draw is bad, but, you know, it could be a good thing. Whereas in formats like Modern or Legacy, it can never be a good thing. You can... Okay. We don't have red mana, but we have Faerie Seer, Brainstorm to dig for it. Forest. Okay. This might be Elves. Or Mono Green Aggro. Mono Green Stompy. I'll play Faerie Seer. Basic Mountain. What a lovely card to have on top of my deck. Basic mountain. If it's elves, I don't think I can win game 1. Savage Swipe. Okay, so it's mono green Stompy that won the challenge on Saturday. I go to 16 here. Whoa, Augur of the whole pack. They got a 5/5 here. Does this untap it? Does this untap it? Did it not attack me? Why is this untapped? Oh, because... Okay, never mind. Alright, draw. Yeah, I think I go Island Go here. Because they have to play a spell if they want to tap the Nettle Sentinel. So, I prefer passing the turn here. I go to 8. And this is a matchup where being on the play makes a big difference. Okay, Burning Tree Emissary. I'll go Counterspell. You can untap the Sentinel. A second Sentinel. Okay. Draw. Bolt. Okay. I can go Augur of Bolas. I think I'll do nothing. I'll attempt to bolt the Sentinel and then have Spellstutter Sprite. In case they have Vines of Vastwood. They pass. Okay. I'll play a Brainstorms. It's a little risky to go Commodore, so I think I'd rather just go Augur of Bolas and chum block with it. And I put back on top, so I am guaranteed to hit. I see an Accumulate Knowledge. I think I preferred that over Preordain, as I'm now able to pass. They have to play a spell pre-combat if they want to untap the Sentinel. And they do, it's a Rancor. This gives it Trample. So I counter it. Very happy I didn't tap out for Commodore. They have 2 cards in end. Alright, I'll chum block with this, because this is slightly bigger. I'm looking for a Skred now. If I find a Skred, I can take this down now. Yeah, 1 card. Maybe it's fine if I just play Commodore now. Yeah, I died to a Rancor, but that'll be it. If I die, if they have Rancor, I die. If they have Augur of the whole pack, it's also bad. Savage Swipe isn't good. Yeah, they might have Augur of the whole pack here, but I have to block. I don't have any other play available to me. Wow, we trade. Nice. I was going to say, now I only have to dodge a River Boa. And it obviously arrived. Okay. I can go Preordain. Find Skred. Ooh, these cards are nice, I think. Maybe Skred isn't, though. Yeah, no, Skred isn't. I'm gonna top this one, though. Then I play Accumulate Knowledge. Wait, did I bottom it? I did. Okay, then I tap the River Boa in upkeep. Before they can draw protection. Basta, I bottomed one. They pass, okay. Augur of Bolas, very good draw. Probably gonna break because I have so many spells I draw this game. Yeah. Draw. Okay. I guess now I don't want to ice. I'd rather just Skred this. I'd rather just Skred this now because I want to keep Counterspell up. They play Vault Scourge. I might want to counter this. No, it's fine. Draw. I draw Monarchy. And now I'm thinking if I should tap the Boa or just fire. I think I like firing here. But I need to draw some ninjas. Because eventually my opponent will draw more creatures than I have burn spell for. So I need a clock, just like against burn earlier. Nest Invader. Yeah, I have to counter. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't have to counter. But I just feel like I want to get this Augur through and draw Ninja. I guarantee hitting a Dispel, which isn't that bad. Yeah, I gotta accumulate knowledge. And then in upkeep, I'll play a new Skred. Oh, I'm dead. Alright. Yeah, they had Vines of Vast for the whole game. I always had Counterspell up. This time I took my guard down and I died to Vines of Vastwood. I could have taken that Dispel. I wanted to take that Dispel so badly. And then I saw Accumulate Knowledge and I got hooked. But yeah, alright, good game. I just never had double red, which is kind of weird, but I don't think I've ever had the chance of drawing a second mountain here. Now, I think if I get this spell, I'm in a great shape. I just should have taken this spell. I even thought about it. I even went like... I mean, I preordained, left a land on top to draw the Dispel, and then I saw Accumulate Knowledge and I draw that instead. Maybe what I should have done was just not main phase Accumulate Knowledge. Just draw Monarchy first. Wouldn't have mattered, but... yeah, feel like we could have won this game. So I bring into a removal spell. I take out once again the Augur. What else do I take out? Do I want to take out this spell? Yeah. Despite all everything I've said, I still prefer... No, maybe not. Okay, I'll keep this hand. Curfew is annoying. Curfew? No. For Elephant Guide. I don't think they play Elephant... Do they play Elephant Guide? Doesn't seem that good. Okay, I don't want land, I want Preordain. Go. My Pauper Cube is on, yes, but it's not updated with a new set. But on Mango Cobra, on Cube Cobra, you can find the Pauper lists. Okay, I'll leave on top these two cards. Burning Faerie, Nest Invader. And I think I just want to get this 2-for-1 now. Without... Oh, no, sorry. Never mind. I don't know what my brain told me. I thought this was... Cinderclasm. Okay, let's go Preordain. Yeah, I like both of these cards. And then I want to bolt... does it matter? I don't know. Attack. Five cards. I like to just kill things in my turn because of yeah, just all the protection spells they have. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I always lose to mono green when I play this deck. That might be a very good matchup for them. I always underrate mono green because it's freaking just mono green, you know? But it does perform well. I decided to shuffle here. Hoping to draw. I don't know, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna go ice and upkeep to tap the boa. In begin combat, I mean. And draw a card. I've drawn so many burn spells and still losing this game. Unless they get greedy and tap out. We'll see. That's why I got the second mountain. That's how I lost the previous game. Alright, they don't get greedy. Yeah, rightfully so. Draw. So here I can go Fiery Cannonade. They just pay 1 green. But yeah, I don't think I can afford to take the million damage. I really wish I had something like Black Has, which is Snuff Out. That just kills Riverboa, I can't regenerate it. Draw 2. Hello, Gorilla. It's funny because they know that they have it under control. They don't need much. So, they just don't expose anything else. If I had a monarchy, like the previous game, I could have won the game. Like the previous game, I could have won the game if I had, you know, kept the Dispel there. But this game, I think that's simply impossible, honestly. Because I don't have a way to draw cards. Yeah, like they have 6 cards in hand. Even if by any chance, like the only way they lose is if they tap, you know, tap out or something. I guess maybe with the Monarch. Okay, I don't want to play this anymore. Good game. Good game, Mono Green. Strong performance by the Mono Green. Alright, 3-1. Hello, Kinder. Explain Regenerate? Yeah. Weird ability. It taps it. But if you have... like, if we had quadruple red, I could have killed the Boa. The thing is that the Rinker goes back to hand, and, like, you wanted me to bring in Curfew. Like, what happens? They just replay the Boa. I don't know. I don't think Curfew is... I mean, Curfew is here because of Boggles. Brivenix for the final match. What's the time? Alright. Perfectly timed. I decided to mulligan as I didn't have a second land. And now I decide to bottom a land. Finally enough. 2 lands and you can cast it all. Most decks are creature based, so I'm happy to keep this hand here. Doo-doo-doo. You want to play Boomerang? Boomerang is card disadvantage. I personally do not like. Alright. We got the classic 1 minute lag. And now we can start playing the game. I'm gonna bottom the Lightning Bolt. Because I already have enough removal spells. But I do like a third land here. Alright, this might be blue-black Faeries, which is a very fun matchup. It might also be blue-white Familiar. I mean, plenty of decks play Evolving Wilds and Island. Okay. Very fun matchup indeed. I pass here. If they ninja something, I can kill the ninja and Dispel. If not, I play Accumulate Knowledge, which is the Mirror Breaker. This is the blue Mirror Breaker, Accumulate Knowledge. Okay, they countered it. Cool. They might be playing a Monarch here and I just lose on the spot. That's what it is. They Skred top bottom. Okay. Do I want to kill this now? Since they Skred top bottom. Yeah. Okay, so they don't have a Monarch. That's a really good news. I'm gonna fetch for an island. And pass. Skred isn't bad because it kills Gurmag Angler. Alright, now I just draw a go, so. I think I'm gonna Skred this now. Because I don't want them to ninja back a Fairy. Spellstutter. That's okay. I need to keep this for the Monarch. I'll cast it on an Augur too. Hello, Kinder. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I break on Augur. That's fine. The 3 cards. What you do there, cast down, sure. That's the Monarch. Maybe there's a chance. I'll be killing the Thorn here so that they can ninja. What do you need to learn from? If you're Korean, I suggest you to follow JS2 YouTube channel. He's Korean and he plays Magic on YouTube. I made a video with him some months ago now. Maybe December. Alright, so begin combat. I go ahead and Skred the Thorn. Alright. go game 2. I'll bring in the Pyroblasts. Electrickery. I don't think I want Relic. I'll take out Bolts. Commodore Brainstorm. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't like the Monarch in this matchup. Yes. Keep. Keep. Cannonade is really good against Boros token because they play Parapet. Doo-doo. Also, okay, let's go. Paffolino, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Really appreciated it. Hope you're enjoying some Pauper action. They are very rare, but when they happen, it's always fun. Okay, blue-black. Sure. Spellstutter. Try and Skred it. Augur of Bolas. I didn't like my opponent twin tap with Spellstutter already bricked on this because of I could just ninja for 1 mana. I guess I don't mind going Preordain. Okay, I like Faeries. Yeah, how about I just ice the Augur of Bolas in upkeep? So they can't ninja me. I think it's a good play. Why play this spell? It's risky to go Skred. But it's also risky to receive a ninja here. Yeah. The risk of Skred was if they got Spellstutter, but it already costs 1, so. That was a good draw. Augur of Bolas. Electrickery Dispel. I'm gonna take Dispel. I think I'll go Counterspell. I'm just trying to stifling their ninjas in end. It's very, very risky for them to play Monarch here. If they play Monarch and ever remove a spell, they lose the game. They play 4 mana Ninja. Yeah, we really just did our best to never make them able to play Ninja. Ninja is a card that's really powerful, but if your opponent kills all your stuff, it does nothing. You play Chainer's Edict. Cool. I'll play Spellstutter and sacrifice it. They know I have a Dispel in hand. They play Snuff Out. I have a Dispel in hand. They probably have a Spellstutter Sprite. Okay, so Snuff Out resolves. Spellstutter resolves. And then I'll try another Spellstutter, because this beats Spellstutter. They have Counterspell. Okay, so they managed to connect with Ninja. I couldn't have done anything about it. They have a Chainer in the graveyard. Draw. I can play my own Ninja, but I think I'd rather look for a removal spell. I have so many. Little weird. I think I want to keep the spell. Okay, that's a Pyroblast that I was looking for. And I kill Ninja immediately before they untap and have Spellstutter up. Okay, so they have 0 cards in hand, and they Skred both on the bottom. I got a 17. Wow. You drew Augur? My fuck, I guess. Skred both on bottom again. Preordain. Skred both on top this time and Snuff Out. Okay. I don't have any accumulated knowledge in my graveyard. Earlier they Skred both on top, so they probably have a good card in hand. Alright, I like this. Removal spells. Okay, I like these. I'll pass. Because I don't want to trade with my Ninja. My Ninja's better than theirs. I also want Electrickery in my deck. The thing is that they know I have a Dispel. Whereas they don't know their hand here. There was a spot where I was really far ahead. Actually, that's not true. There was a spot where they just needed to draw Ninja into Preordain, into Snuff Out, to get back to this even state of the game. Hello? Not much to do, unfortunately. Just gotta wait my opponent. Let's see if Boseiju price dropped again. It did a little bit. Oh my, come on. Hello, Sonos Castle. Am I playing the full 8 ninja pack? No. Only 3. Only 3. 2 Deep Powers, 1 Moon Circuit Hacker. Pauper games are kind of like limited. Yep. You think the Deep Powers is so much better than the Hacker? I disagree. I think the Hacker is better. Unfortunately, though, there's Electrickery and the Fumes. And both cards kill the Hackers and your 1/1s. So, in a perfect world, I would just only play the Hacker, but the fact that there's several ways to punish X1s in this format still means that this is better. But it's 1 mana cheaper is huge. So often you go to turn 1 Faerie Seer and you don't have a second untap land, and you can still play this. Draws only 1 card, it dies. Ninja never triggered 2 times. There are 12. I'm attacking here. Then I draw the Faerie Seer on top of my deck. Okay, 2 good cards on top of my deck. Although I think I want to draw Spellstutter Sprite first, just as extra safety. Yeah, but the games where you snowball with it, you're probably going to win regardless, right? Like, if your opponent doesn't have a removal spell for Ninja, they also don't have a removal spell for this, you just discard lands. I think the answer is definitely not so much better. Maybe, like, marginally better. Okay. So they go Thorn. Alright. I have the Faerie Seer. It's gonna get me the Monarch back. And then end of turn I draw Skred too. Which I'm gonna use immediately actually on the Death Touch Thorn. If they attack, I block, because now I have the Monarchy. I don't need the value from Ninja anymore. I take out my Monarch, I don't know. Maybe it's still worth it. Agony Warp. Okay, they know I have this spell. So they most likely have an additional Counterspell. And I hope they don't have 2 here. They have only 1 card left in hand. Alright. Blitz. No, never played Blitz. Last game of today. Lightning Bolt, Crimson, Fiery. This is how I sideboarded. And I stand by it. Let's go. Yeah, Monarch is like the Planeswalker made fair. Yep. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay. It also is very skill intensive, the Monarchy. Pauper is the hardest format in Magic. Maybe after Draft, but up there. Certainly up there with the hardest format in Magic. And it's kind of funny because it's the cheaper format and the hardest one. Okay, they just Brainstorm main phase. Sure. Play Augur. It sucks to go Ash Barrens like this, but this deck has plenty of ways to use colorless mana anyway. Why Pauper before Legacy? Because in Legacy you have powerful spells that can easily take over a game. Break no land. And now they can... Now I'm gonna pass, discard Accumulate Knowledge, and cast one in Upkeep. To draw 2 cards. They play their Monarch. And I concede. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. We finished 3-2 with this league.